Hello, welcome to day number 72. It's been a long day and a lot of busyness going on again, which is great. Lots of stuff happening. Not quite sure what is entirely happening. Still trying to figure out what my husband's doing here every day. We need his help. Yes, grateful for his help. It's just hard to draw the line. So it's kind of frustrating that way. But that aside, getting a lot of work done. Not done with the sidewalk or the pathway yet because we're waiting for sand that can't be delivered until maybe tomorrow. And then who knows if it's not tomorrow, then after the rains, because we're supposed to have a couple of cold, rainy days. Anyway, I have struggled to know what to talk about tonight because I haven't had an overriding theme like I usually do. But as I was looking, praying about this, I came across something that reminded me of what we talked about in our Women's Relief Society class on Sunday, which was Elder Jeffrey R. Holland's talk, Lifted Up on the Cross, from last fall's General Conference. And I realized that's something that I'm learning to do, taking up my cross. That's clearly a burden. But what we talked about and what I'm coming to see is that in order to take up my cross, I recognize what my burdens are. I don't deny them. I don't pretend they're not there. I don't hide from them. I don't bury them. I pick them up and I take them with me to follow Christ, and I bring them to Him. I bring the burdens to Him. He's not saying, leave your burdens behind you, everything will be great, you'll forget everything, and you'll be happy with me. That's not what He's saying. He's saying, bring all of your junk with you, and we'll figure it out. Not just we'll figure it out, He will heal us. So I think that's what I'm figuring out. It's okay to have these problems and these burdens. It's okay to have them because that's what has made us who we are so far. And so acknowledging that is in and of itself a very healing process. And then being able to say, okay, I can't carry all of this anymore. I am ready to let go. Will you please take this from me? Then He can step in and say, yes, I will take this part. Or maybe He'll say, no, you need this a little bit longer because you're not done carrying it yet. And that happened. So I looked back at this General Conference talk by Elder Holland, and he said some really amazing things. To be a follower of Jesus Christ, one must sometimes carry a burden, or your own or someone else's, and go where sacrifice is required and suffering is inevitable. A true Christian cannot follow the Master only in those matters which he or she agrees. No, we follow Him everywhere, including, if necessary, to arenas filled with tears and trouble, where sometimes we may stand very much alone. That means it might not be socially acceptable, it may not be the popular thing to do, but we follow Him wherever He goes. There's a scripture that goes real well, a few of them, because the Gospels all have a version of that, but the one in Matthew 16 I really like. Verse 24, then said Jesus unto His disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. In other words, deny the pleasures, deny the other things, not who he is, but deny all these other things in his life and take up his cross and follow me. I love that. And the song I've chosen for tonight is Come Ye Disconsolate. I've listened to several versions tonight, and I really love this version. It's it says it's by Rob Gardner. I'm assuming he's the arranger of this one, because the singer is a female and there's no name listed as to who the singer is, so I don't know who that is. But it's from Saints and Pioneers. It's a beautiful rendition of this gorgeous hymn. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a good night. Thanks.